And Ron Tocci, Commissioner of Veterans Affairs for Westchester County. We appreciate visiting with you today. Tell us a little bit about some of the services that your office is providing to veterans every day, year-round.
We are a full-service veteran service office. We are advocates for the veterans. We do everything from filing claims to referral services, providing them with an avenue for whatever direction they want to go in. We get calls for people that need medical care, people that are looking for financial aid, people looking for housing. You name it, we do it. We're not the VA, the Veterans Administration, but we are the advocates for the veterans, and we can point them in the right direction if we can't service them directly. But we are busy, as you can imagine, and last year alone, I think we serviced probably better than 1,000 veterans.
Well, you do a lot, and we had a chance to talk with the House VA Chairman, Congressman Miller, a couple of weeks ago, and certainly a lot of concern about mental health care for veterans of different age groups. What are some of the areas? What do you see some of the issues and some of the solutions on trying to treat mental health care for veterans?
Well, we have our Department of Mental Health here works very, very closely with us. We have a coalition which is really comprised of not-for-profits, different service agencies, as well as all the governmental agencies. And our biggest, effort is trying to prevent suicides. We've had about 4 or 5. And it's always very disheartening when that happens. We either didn't find, or he wasn't in the system, or she wasn't in the system, the veteran. But we do have programs that would be very, very helpful. The big initiative right now is to try to identify people that might be in danger of doing harm to themselves. And that starts with before they actually separate from active service. It's very difficult to find veterans of Vietnam and earlier wars that are out there that have never come for help, and we don't know where they live. So it's always a challenge, but we try to educate the general public. If they know of someone and they seem to be in trouble, please report to us, and we'll go out with an outreach program and find them. That initiative, plus we have a very, very good, successful program called Patriot Housing, where we pride ourselves now in Westchester County as having no chronically homeless vet on the street. We, within 24 hours, will actually send someone, try to convince that veteran to come with us. We will house him temporarily. We'll do a full evaluation of everything that he might need or she might need, and we will find housing and then treatment at the same time. And at the end of a year or two, we will have a permanent a place for them to live. And this is a vanguard program. I don't think there's another one in the country. Everybody's starting to look at us now. It's called Patriot Housing. Very, very successful, working with all the municipalities, the police departments, and anybody who has a service agency that would go out and try to locate someone who might be homeless. Ask the question if they're veterans, and if they are, we take it from there, and it's very, very helpful. And aside from that, just trying to be friendly towards the veterans and the veteran family. That's important too. While someone's serving, the family goes through the same traumatic stress that individual goes through. So we're there for them too, and we invite them to call us so we can show them that we care and will help any way we can. So all in all, it's a very, very gratifying, meaningful position to be in. I'm pleased that the county exec has asked me to head up this operation, and I'll do it as long as I can.
Well, you do a great job. You've been serving America's veterans for many, many years. Just let me have you describe your time in the U.S. Army.
Well, I served during Vietnam from 66 through 68. And then I started my career in public office, was a county legislator. And from there, I went into the state legislature, where I served for over 12 years as the commissioner, actually the chairman of Veterans Affairs, and then was asked by the governor to become the commissioner for Veterans Affairs for the state of New York. And I retired, I guess, in 2009, and then this county exec, Rob Astorino, asked me to come back and head up the Veteran Service Agency for Westchester County. So it's a passion of mine because you always feel like you're doing the right thing and it's meaningful. So even though it's frustrating at times and it's disappointing when you can't help someone, it's something that you feel good that you're doing.
Ron Tocci, you are so dedicated to supporting your fellow veterans. Always good to talk with you, and we'll look forward to being out there on October 5th at Kensico Dam for the tribute to America's Vietnam veterans right here in Westchester County.
Thanks, Ken. We appreciate everything you do, advertising for us and certainly advocating for the veterans. God bless.
Absolutely. We are so glad to be able to do it. This is Ken Kraetzer in White Plains for Sons of the American Legion Radio and WVOX 1460.